for a bet saying that Andrew can beat Quinton.
Okay, but wait. So James, from the front, I see the density that you're talking about.
Today we're gonna discuss about Fouad, Abiad, James, Hollingshead, Ben, Chow, and Lauzon talking about Andrew Jack, and they give their opinion and what they think of Andrew P6. So let's go, guys. We find out. I think this is really interesting, guys, because we compare Andrew Jack and Quinton Eriya here. I think they both guys really have some kind of the similar physique, right? Some kind of the great structure, symmetry, absolutely the proportion that they has is really unbelievable. We're gonna talking and we're gonna watching first about Andrew Jack, and after that we're gonna compare to Quinton Eriya. So before we go jump up into it and review with Fouad, Abiad, Chow, Lauzon, Ben, Chow, and James Hollingshead, make sure you click the subscribe, click the bell button, share, like, and comment, guys. So I'm gonna bring more anything that we can enjoy and discuss in the whole topic of bodybuilding, world, and fitness. So don't forget and check this out.
I'll make some predictions. I'll go for a bet saying that Andrew can beat Quinton.
Okay, but wait. So James, from the front, I see the density that you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I also see. Hang on. On that one, I see. If we, I'm not talking about comparing him to Quinn right now, but his arms are very lacking. As I keep noticing, right, every shot I see of him, I'm like, his arms are not big enough and his shoulders are not round enough.
I could kind of see that. Yeah, I mean, I think his arm.
If he walks on the Olympia stage next.
No, we're talking about Texas. We're talking about. Quinn.
No. I know. What I'm saying is, like, look at his quads and then look at his arms, right?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I think Ben is really comparing Andrew Jack with Quinton Eriya, and I think Ben is absolutely talking about these photos. And I think, yeah, Andrew Jack, it's look like a flatter. On his caption, he said flatter as a pancake. So that means he's really flat right now. And I think it's making his arm and his shoulder is not really pump up anymore. And it's not really have a more size than we expected. Overall, it's good for the structure, especially from the front. But one thing that I'm really noticed for Andrew Jack, I think if he can bring his back, he's gonna be good, guys. He's gonna be good because he's already some kind of like top tender, all of the favorite bodybuilder, okay, favorite modern right now in the open, and he compare like in Michael Quizzo, I think Michael Quizzo physique. But I think if we compare with Quinton Eriya right now, it's gonna be on point also because they both guys have a similar physique.
It's a big gap there, right?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
So let's go more to. I think there's a back shot down here somewhere.
There's shots last video.
What'd you say? Oh, it's in the tagged photos. Okay, so if we go to the tagged photos, I think there was a posing video he did. This one. So I think. So the back looks good there, right? But then when he starts to get into it, it kind of thins out. And I think Quint's back is actually better. It's also not here. What?
Hamstrings.
Let me go back to it. Sorry, James. Let me just go back to this one.
He is missing body parts.
1 second. Here, ready?
Yeah.
1 second. Watch this. Okay. So when you take that, James. Oh wait, he's shredding it. Okay. He's set now. So that's
okay.
Set. Now when I look at that, and then I look at Quint's back is much wider and much more developed at this point.
That's also what I can say, and what I'm really noticed for Andrew Jack. I think his back is not really have some collect more wider than we thought. And if we compare with Brandon Curry, if we compare with, you can say Akim Williams, I think his back is really could be improving for wide standpoint and for the thickness also. I think he's lagging more thickness and lagging more lower lats insertion. And I think he just really developed on his mid back, on his teres minor, teres major, but not really so much on his rhomboids and not really so much on his lower lats. And I think his back is really could be improving a lot. But of course, overall, I think he has some kind of the flex wheeler back, but narrow like a Flex Wheeler. If we talking about the thickness, Flex Wheeler have some kind of more thickness back, I think, more detail. If we're talking about Andrew Jack here, I think he could be a little bit improving the thickness and a little bit more wider. If we compare with Flex Wheeler, just need to more wider, but the thickness Flex Wheeler already get it.
It's got more 3D depth to it.
Quint's legs are actually bigger and his hamstrings are bigger.
Hamstrings.
So I don't know.
I don't know if Quint's bigger.
All right, well, let's see. Let's go to. Well, actually, I don't either because I've never seen.
Andrew's a very large man.
You're right. I don't know how big Andrew actually is. So
and he's quite intimidating. He's like Cedric kind of stature, you know.
Look at this, James.
The shoulders and the
pictures
arms
look great.
They're round, but they're not separated as Andrew.
I don't know, James.
He's got a better side leg than Andrew.
Yeah,
he's got a better everything leg than Andrew.
I think he's more complete than Andrew.
You think Andrew's legs are better from the front?
They're on par, if not. Yeah, they're no worse.
I have a question for all of you guys. If you guys can pick, who you gonna pick? Andrew Jack or Quinton Eriya? I think Quinton Eriya is getting more flow here, have more flow, more. And I think for the condition, they both guys is the same. I think more roundness and more skin texture is Quinton Eriya.
I think Quint's got better legs.
Quint's got crazy calves.
Look at go back to the most muscular, the hand on hip. That Andrew does not want to stand next to that. Look at the shoulder and the arm. Fuck off. There's no way Andrew
James, I think the only thing Andrew has on Quint, and I literally say, I think it's the only thing. Because it's just my opinion. The only thing I think Andrew has on Quint is the condition. Is that density.
So, listen, the way I'm looking at it right now is Andrew has more of that Dorian-esque dry look. Yeah?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
James, what are you saying?
Or muscle.
Yeah, and then Quint has more of that poppy flex look.
Didn't we go through this before, James? You took Caucasian dry versus.
Like I said, right, guys, I think Quinton has more condition and have more bigger legs, like what Abiad say. I'm really agree with that. But are you guys really agree with James Hollingshead that Andrew have some Dorian more looks condition and Quinton has more Flex Wheeler pop? I don't think Andrew have some kind of the condition like Dorian has, I think. Even Ben said, James, what you're saying? So that's all, guys. Okay, that's the wrap up of bodybuilding podcast today in this episode with Joan Sagala. So what you all guys thinking? Are you guys really pick Quinton Eriya or Andrew J? Tell me, guys, what you all guys more prefer. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you love this video and content, I'm gonna bring more anything that we can talk and discuss in the whole topic of bodybuilding, work, and fitness. I'm your host, Joan Sagala, signing out. May God bless you all.